RS Regulate, AKML, and AK-303 side mounting optic system for the AK-47-74 platform. Alright everybody, just out here today, going to show you a little bit of action with the RS Regulate side mount. Camera's on the left side, I'm not used to it, so I do apologize. And also if there's a lot of wind, I do apologize about that. One of you crazy guys up north said it was alright to send a cold front down to us, which I thank you for that. But we're just going to do a couple of rounds downrange. I got a camera down there, and we can see what this, how this RS Regulate side mount does. And let's take a look here. Alright, I got it set up for 50. It's not too much to hold. And obviously this is not accuracy shooting, as you can see. We're standing here pulling the trigger. Just gotta put the weapon on safe. Let's take this off. Fire a couple of rounds on a different target. So bottom right's going to be irons. And my irons aren't set up quite as good as red dot. I probably need to work on that. Let's go ahead and put it back on. Just like that. Now let's see. She held her zero. Nothing scientific about this, guys. Going top left. So she seems to be holding zero. I can kind of see it down there. Let's just go ahead and finish off this mag. Doing that shit. Weapon's unsafe. Alright, as you guys can see, this is an outstanding mount. Alright. Now, I'm not rich, so I'm not gonna beat the shit out of it. I'm not gonna beat the shit out of it. I'm not gonna drop it out of a truck. I'm not gonna throw it underwater because I'm not rich and people don't send me stuff for free. But as you can see, you take it off, put it back on, you still hold zero. Obviously nothing is scientific about this. This is just me standing out here showing you guys what it does. Now let's go inside and take a closer look at it. Alright guys, you got this nice package in the mail, right? Alright. Or you're thinking about ordering one of these nice packages. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Go ahead and do it. I'm not going to tell you you're wasting your money because you are not. Alright, so let's open up the AKML. This is obviously for your micro red dots. And in the box you got your mounting base. Very good, right? Comes with the Allen keys required, the mounting screws, and also some pins if you want to permanently stake your base. Okay, now you get to the, on the back you have a little bit of instructions on there. Go ahead and take a look. Pause the screen if you want to read it some further, Jesus. Alright, so now the 303, you got this nice bad boy in the mail. Bam! Look at that big bad boy right there. Yeah, it's big, it's strong, it's sturdy, but it's not too heavy. And then that's all you get on this one, obviously. All the stuff came in the other. And on the back you have some mounting instructions how to solidly mount it to your rifle. Okay, a lot of people don't go ahead and read them, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what you do. You slide this on your side rail or your side mount, right? And you lock it down, and that son of a bitch is just wobbling around. And you're like, what in the hell, right? Or maybe you already threw this away. There's some spaghetti or some nasty ass shit on it, so you don't feel like grabbing it out and reading it. So this is going to help you guys. Pull it back off. You'd probably be able to just pull it off like that. All right. See this right here? This platform, which actually locks down. And let me turn it so you get some light. Just push that down, right? You see that? And you turn the screw. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. then you slide it back on, lock it down, see if it is. If you got it too tight, you'll probably get to right here and won't be able to push it anymore. Go ahead and take it off, push your detent down, back at one flat turn, right? Just back at one, and put it back on, and it's gonna lock tight as hell. All right, so hopefully that helps people that don't like to read the instructions on the box, or like I said, throw it in the trash and your youngins went ahead and threw some nasty ass spaghetti or something on there. All right, so let's go ahead and get some weights on each individual part. Some people are worried about weights. I don't know why. It's an AK platform, but oh well. And the weights. All right. Yes, I'm using this because this scale, I'm gonna go ahead and tear it. This scale is primarily for my ball pythons, and I do not want to transfer any oils over to my little baby snakes. They're my little kids. And we got 3.25 ounces for the 303. Okay. Let's see what the AKML comes out to. Did that go back to 0, guys? It did not. Let's go ahead. Now it's back to 0. 0.7 ounces. All right, so that's pretty light. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put it all together and weigh the whole entire system with the Primary Arms Advanced Micro Dot Red Dot. So hang in there. All right, for those of you that are kind of wondering how well does it mount up to the micro Aimpoint T1 style base or whatever, the Micro Red Dot, you just get it on there, no screws, and there's a little bit left and right. That's it. Lines up perfect with the holes. So it's an actual very, very nice fit. Okay, and this is obviously primary arm, so that's pretty damn good. All right, so we got the sight mounted to the AKML, and take your 303, and obviously you can put it wherever you want, front, middle, rear, in between, wherever you want it to go. Obviously it's a red dot, so you want it as far forward as possible. And then you just slide it in there, and you see your holes. And then you see these two tiny holes right here? That's for your permanent stake. If you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and drill it and stake her down. Okay. And then you just take your 2 screws that were provided, and go ahead and stick them on in there. Okay, obviously you do not want to Loctite this until you're able to at least get a few rounds down range and make sure you are centered over the bore. You know, that's the one beautiful thing about this side mount is you can slide it back and forth to try and center up over the bore of the rifle. So that's great. Get it to where you think it's center. Obviously go out there, shoot a few rounds, kind of do a hasty 0, okay? And then go ahead and Loctite it down, and then go out and fine tune your 0. So there it is, and it's a full entire beautiness. Oh my God, what a beautiful system. And let's get the full weight on there. We got all the screws on there and everything. I gotta turn this bad boy back on. 0. She's kind of giving me problems today. She might need new batteries. All right, let's see what the total weight for this system setup. 7.15 ounces, guys. That is not much for an awesome little system. 7.2. I'm going to go ahead with 7.2. She's kind of acting squirrely today. I don't know why. Probably batteries, like I said. And no, I know it's not batteries. Okay, so there's your system. It is awesome as hell. It is very, very reliable. Like I said in the live fire shooting video, I am not rich, so you will not see me throwing this down on the ground, dragging it behind a truck, throwing it in the creek, hanging off a tree on it. You want to see that stuff? Go ahead and go to Rob Ski's channel. He's great at doing stuff like that. I'm just gonna use it. I'm not gonna abuse it, but it does feel like it'll last forever. If you want to know the exact specs on it, what kind of metals and everything, obviously it's aluminum, but the strengths and all that, you can go to RS Regulate and figure that out. This is one hell of a system. Obviously you guys saw me very easily pop that off, stuck it in my pocket, fired with my irons, while my A gunner went ahead and fixed my optic or put new batteries in my optic. A gunner hands it back to me, I throw it back on a rifle just like that. It kept it 0. Obviously if you have to take the sight off, it might shift a little bit, but not a whole lot. Okay,
So it's a great system, guys. If you haven't bought it, if you barely have the money to get it and you see it, get it if you want to run a setup like this. If all you're going to do is run red dots, then by all means get the front bias system. If all you're going to do is run magnification type scopes, get the rear bias. You don't need the full. The full just opens up a lot more opportunity. It does not interfere with removing your dust cover whatsoever. I'm not sure mounted in the rear, it might a little bit. You'd probably still be able to get it off, but you're gonna have to fish around. Quick cure for that, take it off the damn rifle. Very simple. And another thing, with this exact setup right here, guys, the 303, the AKML, and the primary arms advanced micro dot. Okay, with this setup, I'm saying it for this setup because this is what I'm running and I have witnessed it with my own eyes. I cannot say to any other, the front bias or any other one of these mounts or different optic, this one does a lower 1/3 co-witness, okay? You have a lower 1/3 co-witness with this exact setup on the AK platform. I've tested it out on my Waffen 74s, both of them, and my Wasser 10, okay? They have a lower 1/3 witness. I'm going to try and roll a picture. I couldn't really get a good picture, but hopefully you guys can kind of see it. I don't know if you can see in there. It was kind of on the side, but it's a little tough to get a camera back there and get a picture. Too bad we don't have cameras in our brains. So I thank everyone for watching. If you have any questions about this mount, go ahead and let me know.